Behold what becomes of those who disobey Medunamun, priest to the Pharaoh. Take care you faithfully follow his beneficent command.
Be sure you are ready before you go.
I must leave Siwa. There are others to whom I must deliver justice. Especially the one known as the Snake.
How will you find these men?
Aya has been tracking them in Alexandria. I must find her.
She said she would be visiting her cousin at the Great Library.
Great Library?
And she said if you are coming to tell you one word. Serapis.
Serapis? The god that Greeks and Egyptians share. Of course, I see.
And Bike, do something about that beard.
Goodbye, my friend.
Oh, shit. Refill on cyclosporin. Stat. Don't make me come down there. Layla? Layla! Come on back. Layla, are you with me? Habibti.
Told you not to call me that.
Thing is, the fastest way to get your attention is to piss you off.
I'm paying attention.
Okay, you need to take a break. The Animus is rejecting you.
I'm fine.
Yes, but your kidneys aren't. Go add more cyclosporin before they shut down.
Yes, Nurse Geary.
That's Medical Officer Geary to you. So? How did it go?
My mods are holding. Subject's memories are perfectly clear. If this doesn't convince Abstergo to give me a place on the Animus Project, nothing will.
Amazing! Who do you have in there?
His name is Bayek of Siwa. The death of his son turned him into a killer.
Think you'd be of interest to Abstergo?
Don't start.
You know, they're not gonna be happy with how he handled this assignment.
They know I don't work by the book.
Well, this time you lit the book on fire and then stomped on it. Anyway, none of this will matter if you're comatose. Now go get that cyclosporin.
One bar. No, half a bar. He never puts in enough snacks. Need that med kit. Got the cyclosporin.
2 cc should do it. Don't forget the alcohol wipe. I wish I was there to help.
You do a good job looking after me, even from the hotel. And I know how you like your aircon. Come forth by day, and I will guide you home.
Who are you talking to?
Bayek's mummy.
Real chatterbox, that one.
Going back in. This is so badass.
Be careful.
must protect this great land. Alexandria is where the snake thrives, and Aya lives. I must find them both. Yamu. Home to my old friend Menehet. He will be in the temple. He always is. Whoa.
Ha, Decharu.
Hanechero.
Whoa.
Move! Now, watch out! Coming through! Yayu!
Here. No one keeps an effort. Oh, Decharu.
Whoa. May the gods help me. I am coming for you, Aya.
Morías para escapar.
Clear the way!
Oh, Pedes! Tío Diego!
Clear the way!
Serapis. The snake will get his answer.
I wrote this! All writings are to be copied by the Great Library. You can't have it! I guess the works of Archimedes, Plato, Sappho, and Aristotle won't
How
have
will I
a
find
scribble
Aya
to
among
keep them
all
company.
these
I
endless
find that
scrolls?
Thanos talks.
μας παρασκευάσματα τούταν εστίν.
Θεοί της δοκίμου. Πώς ηθώ. Τι πράγμα, Θεοί.
Ο Ροκαλός
Τι πράττεις.
είναι από Φανίν.
All right. Serapis. Now what? Where is Aya?
Ah, Serapis. I wrote a tragic comic pastoral epic centered on him.
Ah.
You're by, I guess. Aya's eager to see you.
She said.
Quickly, follow me. I am sorry, my good fellow. You appear to be drunk. This library is for serious scholar... She is in hiding.
Who are you?
Ah, interested in Homeric verse, eh? This way, please. I am Aya's cousin. Follow us. Come, quickly!
Δεν πω ποτέ ώρα κάτι αυτήν αφρονία.
Oi, μείζονος αυτό.
Ah, yes, Vanos. Nice to meet you in person. Tell me what is happening with Aya. Why are you being so discreet?
Gennadios sent his men on a house-to-house search. Often they drag people into the street and torture them for information. Typical of the system we live under.
Gennadios.
A monster. The Philakitae of Alexandria. He is ravaging the city to find her.
And where is she now?
I have a very powerful friend, Apollodorus. No doubt you have heard of him.
I have not.
You will. In any case, he made a hiding place available to Aya after she ran into trouble.
But what happened? You do not answer me.
It is a mess of political intrigue. She will explain all, fear not.
Look! There's
The
Vanos!
great God
He thinks he's a
our land
poet!
and bring blessings to
The
us.
modern Sophocles.
This is as far as I go. The way to Aya is found in the monument ahead. Right there. Have a little faith.
I missed you.
Never again should we spend months apart. We only have each other. Without him, what?
Let us be together. Us two. Each to each.
I have news.
You are scarred by justice.
I bludgeoned Medunamun with this.
I hate that we have to do these things. But I am grateful that you did.
If I am honest, I took pleasure in it. I've missed your touch.
I have missed touching you. I killed as well. Actaeon. I hunted him down and discovered a mask in his room. When he returned, I forced him to wear it. Then I thrust this knife through his eye slits.
Aya.
But I was careless. Another of the masked ones tracked me to my home. It was even more difficult.
We have one more. Then, we will be done.
Look at this. I took it from Actaeon. Apollodorus tells me it is a papyrus from the Royal Council, which means the snake is in Ptolemy's court.
How does this Apollodorus know these things?
He has informants everywhere, because of his work with Cleopatra.
But Cleopatra? She's been declared a criminal.
By her treacherous brother, yes. She plans to take back the throne. She wants the snake dead as much as we do. And she trusts me. She gave me this to slit his throat. It's an ancient blade that killed the tyrant Xerxes. A weapon of justice.
Ingenious. Ah. I will go to the palace and discover who uses the seal of the snake. And I will use this.
You'll find plenty of information in the Royal Scribe's office. He spends his time at the bathhouse. Good.
What's this?
That leads to the docks. I can't believe Thanos had you go through the pit.
Out of my way!
Get out of the way!
Carry.
Papa, πήγαν! Τι γέγονε! Όχι, τις υπάντερες! Let's go! Let's go!
Oh.
Out of the way!
Get out of the way.
Bayek! What good fortune! I thought it would be years before we saw you again.
Hail in peace, Menehet. How is your family?
The children seem to grow larger by the minute. My wife and I have our hands full. And you? Is there any news of...
None.
I forget myself. There are so many things in your life best not spoken of. Forgive me.
I see by your garb that you have been promoted.
Ah, yes. The High Priest, in his grace, made me his second. And my rank is not the only thing he has changed. You must see the temple.
You will give me a tour?
Of course, of course. At the moment of your pleasure. Ready to see our beautiful temple?
After you, Menehet. Or is it servant of the goddess?
Menehet will do, for one as good as family.
This is far from the sorry ruin of my last visit.
Yamu now plays constant host to ceremonies showing our rustic way of life, which attract many visitors with more gold than sense.
A description well suited to Alexandrians. How does this sit with your faith?
I confess that my thoughts are sometimes uneasy.
Vanquished by a gang of ruffians, huh? Silent as gifts.
Uncle Bayek! Uncle Bayek! Hello, Uncle.
Jewels of my life, why have you left your mother's side?
Pick me up, Uncle Bayek!
Sit down. There's no need to attack a man from behind. We're not numbering him 4-1. Huh?
You told us to secure every advantage possible over Attainer's foe.
Yes. And I am very dangerous! Hide well, for the wanderer stalks your path!
temeni nesu. Tenate.
You found me. Your turn to hide.
Come away from there, Naila. You're getting in the priest's way.
Are you hired? Harumache Bhakti!
Naila, are you following me?
You might get lost without me. It's a big temple. Beast, you will meet your end at the hands of the mighty gladiator Soris.
Soris, stay back! Your father wants you to go home.
And I prefer to stay with you. Are you going to sleep at our house again?
Not this time. But I hope to pass by and visit your mother. Keba, what in the name of the gods are you doing down there?
I wanted to hide, but now I can't get back out. I'm scared.
Stay calm. I will help you out of there. This way. Through the tunnel.
Thank you, Uncle Bayek.
Go straight home to your mother. She will be worried.
Do you want to hear a secret?
Yeah, not if it's about your father. Asina, you must come down from here.
This would be a good place to watch the stars.
Only the priests are permitted here. You know that.
Yes, but I want to see...
Hush. Come down now. We can watch stars from the riverbank. That's the last of the children. I will tell Menehet that the children are safe.
Look at this! Fraud abounds in your market. And you claim you can do nothing?
The dealings of the market are beyond me. Speak rather to the offending merchant.
Priest, you have proven as false as your mummies.
Menehet, your brood is delivered safely home.
Thank you, friend.
What did that fool want with you?
Some visitors, having purchased religious objects, are angry when our village has no more dead cats to sell them. Though not a merchant, I am often the means by which the aggrieved snuff their anger.
This matter needs a firm hand.
That was the 4th tourist this week to shout at me.
Anju.
This looks like a child made
No
it.
one can
These
help
cat mummies
me.
are false!
No one has seen my book.
There's nothing but straw in here. Nece, hobby
Without it, my spirit... Have you seen my Book of the Dead in your travels, Magi? I went all the way to Memphis to buy it.
No. How was it lost?
Bandits. They came from the dunes nearby. When their leader saw how I cared for the book, he wrenched it from me. I thought my heart would stop.
I can help. I do not fear them.
I have been praying for someone like you. That book will unite me with my wife's spirit.
There you are, Father. We are going home.
But this Magi is helping me.
Oh, yes? You are going to find his book? If by some miracle you do, thank you.
Did you hear where the bandits meant to go?
Oh, the leader told the others to meet him at the necropolis, I think.
This looks like a child made it.
Nearby.
I am not going home until I...
Father, the book is gone.
Do you know anything of flawed mummies sold to tourists?
If you are not here to buy, I have no time for your questions.
Menehet, the priest, is concerned about the...
And I am concerned about my business, so keep your distance.
Here, sir.
I won't pay one drachma for this.
Janu. Here, sir.
This looks like a child made it.
You filthy naked
These cat mummies are
How
false!
dare you try to trick me into paying for this junk?
Why, there's nothing but straw in here.
My sister told me she bought a statuette from you and it broke.
Please! My husband... Magi, help me, I will pay you.
What do you need?
Last night, my dear husband Claudius took a boat out to see the ruins across the lake. He has not returned. None of these brutes honor a wife's pain. I beg you!
I will seek him out.
Do be quick. I will await you here. Oh.
You sold me an amulet of Hathor and my wife got sick anyway.
These cat mummies...
Tell me of the fake mummies being sold here.
I have no desire to be dragged into this.
Menehet sent me. Your silence is an insult to his holy office.
Yeah, I wish to anger neither him nor the gods. We are forced to sell items of lesser quality, or see our stalls destroyed.
Who is behind this?
I can say no more now. Let us meet tonight, where the village turns to farmland.
Here is Claudius.
Why? You? Cordially can talk? Why are you so angry? Oh God. I think I'm going to...
Claudius! dead. Now to speak to Claudius and find out why he came out here.
Why did you kill them? We had only just met.
Claudius, you are drunk.
Yes, that is me. And no, I am not. I had only 2 or 10 beers.
All right. Let's get you back to your wife.
I have a wife? Oh, Mother will be so pleased.
What was your reason for going out there, Claudius?
I was going... I don't really remember. I came from Alexandria for the festival. And some kind of... someone offered me to drink all night for free. Impossible to resist. What were we talking about?
How you got here.
Oh! Right, then I woke up here with those crocodili all around. Tell me, can they really speak?
Egypt is a land full of magic and ancient mystery.
Amazing. My friends in the city will never believe it. Did you say something about a wife?
Yes, yours.
See, I do not understand that. How could I have a wife? I am a virgin. At least I think.
I will hear no more on this subject. You can take it up with your wife.
But you do not understand. Every woman I've ever tried to...
Please, shut up.
I am sorry. This fresh wind off the river is good for me. I am feeling much more clear-headed now.
Splendid.
my dear. I was worried about you.
Oh, my Dionysus. I remember. I went to the island because of her. She got me drunk, married me, told me I owed her a virginity tax. Whose virginity?
You can go. This is between me and my husband.
No, don't go. They'll kill me.
Show him what happens when you fight a woman.
Please, help me!
Forget him. He's just an idiot pig. We have taken enough from our land. My brothers! You have slain my brothers! You were supposed to help me, not him!
Praise and thanks. You saved my life. And my purse.
In future, be careful when drinking with strangers.
A customer.
نرضيه
באמת נסו תחת נצ'ר.
هرسية سشد شديد
خري مدخن
ريه جيم أنجو سمعة شعات همسة هر أو يس جهاز
Yes, all right.
هرسية سشد شديد
Fair enough.
همسة هر أو يس جهاز
Here. Yes, all right.
سمعة شعات
Fair enough. Here.
ريه جيم أنجو
Yes, all right.
هرسية سشد شديد
Fair enough.
سمعة شعات
Here.
ريه جيم أنجو همسة هر أو يس جهاز
שמעصם סוף
Fair enough. Here. Yes, all right.
أو أي دمي وننسجر
Fair enough. Here.
هرسية سشد شديد
Yes, all right.
سمعة شعات
Here.
همسة أروي خمسو.
ريه جيم أنجو
Fair enough.
خري مدخن
همسة هر أو يس جهاز هرسية سشد شديد
نرضيه
Godspeed.
it!
Panechero.
Nachte hield een berg.
Harry, wat doe je?
Clear off now! What's the meaning of this?
Get out of my way! Get out of my way!
Move! Now!
Watch out! Coming through!
Hey, wait.
Not sully yourself, honey.
Buy me some time.
The guards here are vigilant. Here is the Book of the Dead. Becca will be pleased. That wind will raise us now to return the book to the old man.
You must die!
meat!
Is it stealing if you rob a fish?
I took it for my father.
This looks like a child made it.
Hen Gerriet, look at Yahoo!
Has your father left us?
His good life is over. He was too weak to live till you return.
May he be conducted in peace.
He was in despair that his cow would not join my mother's.
Where is his body? It is not too late.
You are a blessing from the gods. He receives the rites in the small temple.
Simba ow. What?
Old man, your book. May it guide you to your wife's side.
Not a deal.
My friend, I am glad to see you have kept our appointment. Come, sit with me and share a drink of wine.
I do not have time for that.
It is a beautiful night. Let us enjoy the coolness of the air for a moment before turning to business.
Merchant, I am not here to take in the air. Who is behind the traffic of false icons?
Well, you see, it is no simple story. There are many involved in this terrible affair, but they would all tell you the same thing. Pity the trusting man, for he suffers great pain.
Now!
Seek evil, and you will always find it.
I cannot wait to see what your guts look like!
No one will find your body once we feed it to the crocodile.
A man who fights as well as you can perhaps afford to be trusting.
Talk, or you will meet the same fate as your friends.
That will not be necessary. Among the dunes, southeast of here, is the bandit camp where the fake mummies are made. I suppose you would go and destroy it now.
Better I smash the camp than your head. Destroying these forgeries will earn the favor of the gods. As Ra lives, what a disgrace. should not be seen in this area. I should be cautious around here.
Kill you!
Hey, hold on!
Time has come!
Kill you for that.
Hey, wait a second. One, take you.
Whoa,
We're innocent.
Whoa.
Tío, Jeff.
Whoa.
Numes, Leo Julian?
Bean.
Chero.
How can I ease the burdens of an old friend?
Tonight, we will stage a grand spectacle. Our goddess Sekhmet defends the people against Isfet's chaos.
But Pamu, our champion, is nowhere to be found. The High Priest will judge me responsible for his absence.
I'll have a look.
Sekhmet bless you. His home is near the market, but check the tavern first.
It pains me to ask you for a further favor.
Pamu does like a drink now and again.
Cute, listen. عيط طيب ولادو.
Nachte. Hiert en weg.
همسة هرعويس جهاز
This must be Pamu. Ugh. The man stinks of beer.
Oh, thank you. I've been trying to get him to leave for hours.
Oh!
Menahet.
That is Pamu! What has happened to him?
His passion for toasting Sekhmet has exceeded his head for drink.
This is a disaster! People have come from the Red Land and the Black to see him fight!
If a fight is all that is needed, I could replace him.
Of course, Magi. You honor yourself in saving me from disgrace. Speak to the High Priest in the temple courtyard. He will take care of the rest.
Your Holiness, I am here to fight for Sekhmet.
You're not Pamu. He was meant to play Sekhmet.
Pamu is ill. He is recovering at the temple.
Fine. Follow me.
Though this is a friendly bout, you must stay vigilant.
Do not fear. Sekhmet will receive a fine tribute.
Beloved of Sekhmet, who illumines the double land with her flame, we give thanks for your presence on this sacred night. Should malice cling too strongly to your hearts, Isfet, the evil one, shall smite the goddess. And condemn Yamu to 100 seasons of darkness. But should your hearts be pure, the goddess shall favor us, shielding us from the obscurity of chaos. Let the battle begin! Your fighter can't lose! Since a time unknown, Sekhmet the lioness has shielded us from Isfet's greed. Isfet was once husband to Ma'at, goddess of honor. Tampering with her scales of judgment, he grew fat on the souls of mortals. Ma'at cast him out of the hole of justice. In his hunger, he returned. But Sekhmet knew his heart and guarded the door against him. Their battle lasted 20 days and nights before Sekhmet subdued the Lord of Chaos. Sekhmet enlivened his arm. His weapon is bigger than Sekhmet's fire. The lioness's fangs will cleave the darkness. The warrior of Sekhmet beats back chaos. The lioness's fangs will cleave the darkness. Sekhmet's might enlivens your arm. Look, his weapon is bathed in Sekhmet's fire. The warrior of Sekhmet beats back chaos. Sekhmet's might enlivens your arm.
May Sekhmet protect us.
Let me fight him for you, Uncle Bayek. You can do it!
The warrior of Sekhmet beats back chaos!
Which one is Sekhmet?
Look,
and which one
his weapon is bathed in Sekhmet's fire. The lioness's fangs will cleave the darkness!
I could swear you were the Blood Eater herself.
Ah. No, the priest's recounting of the battle between the goddess and Isfet was new to me.
It is a tale of his own invention. You will not hear it outside Yamu. Would that you'd agree to stay with us longer. But I know that greater duties call you.
I'll say goodbye to the children before I leave.
Do so. They'll miss you. You are always welcome in Yamu, whenever your journeys bring you to our gnome.
Mask and staff of the goddess as poor tokens of our respect.
Your knowledge is like a chest of books, Nyla. Share it carefully.
I'm always careful.
May your eyes remain on the stars, Hasina.
They will. Don't worry.
My decision, Gareth.
Strange to see bodies left out like this. The embalmer must know more. It is a shame to see 3 dead left neglected. What happened?
They were just brought here, Magi. A family struck down by the sword. Only the daughter, Ira, survived. She carried them here one by one. Poor girl. All by herself now. A tragic story.
Tragic indeed. Where is she now?
You can find her on the abandoned date farm near the road where her family died.
This Ira sounds like a woman worth meeting. Soldiers. They must be looking for Iras. Best lay low. And hope she does too. This place is heavily guarded.
Find that girl!
We won't lose her this time.
Any trace?
Nothing. Not sure the coast is clear.
Not so far!
No.
She's in the well. I pray none of the soldiers heard that. Hail in peace, Iras. All I want is to speak with you.
The last man to say so. Murdered my family.
I've come to help you, Iras.
How do you come to know my name?
A priest told me of you.
Ah. My kin have owned this land for centuries, but left it barren until now. A soldier came to us, saying his master held a deed of sale. My father refused to concede the property. Then, well, the rest is as you know it.
What will you do?
The farm is my birthright. I will work it as long as I can.
I can ensure you are not harassed by soldiers.
You may try. The villa they spoke of lies northwest of here, on the road to Alexandria. I must carry out my father's dream. I do not ask your assistance. If you fail, tell the world I died preserving my family's legacy!
Whoa.
Finished! Rip you up!
A letter on fine papyrus. Sophronius. Yet another man made butcher for the sake of wealth. Whoa.
Anthropon, uke pers.
I don't want those merchants selling their filthy goods so close to my residence. Tell them I'll buy them out if they agree to take... farm should be mine by now. What is behind the delay?
A pitiful end to a pitiful existence. I will tell Iras of this, if I see her again.
βακέχμενο. Μούνες χέδε.
Ευδαιμονή. Όχι. Βακέχ.
Move! Do it!
Όχι βακεχμένο νουν έσχεται. Θεήτης δοκί. Πώς εδώ.
Ποπό! Ουδής μυρίζε, γέχωνα!
Όχι βακεχμένο νουν έσχεται.
Τι συμφωνήσει! Πέδες, λέξον μη!
Άλογος πράξης, αλόγου ανθρώπου. Κεραυναίων δια! Τι ουν τούτο έστι!
Το θηρίον εμένην σε.
Clear the way! Hurry!
Whoa.
Hold there.
I must be careful now.
Halt! Stay there!
Continue searching. I'll report in at the palace.
The left side. They will attack on sight here.
Is the danger past?
Find this woman. She has murdered a friend of the royal court.
At your command, Philakatai.
a clean target!
There you are.
Why have you dragged me into the land of the dead?
You sought to kill my wife!
Your whore of a wife is a murderess, willfully and wantonly. I did my duty as a Philagetai, and for this you have taken my life. Is your vengeance above all law, Medjay? Be warned. The Philakes will hunt you down and exact revenge.
May the Hidden One walk beside you. The Lord of the Duat awaits.
You cannot escape.
Thank you.
Join the dead.
Hey!
Finish! Death for you! Mine now!
Hey, hold on! Join the dead!
I have you! Die!
But it's right here.
Hey! Your time!
I'll rally the troops!
Life ends now!
I light the beacon!
coming. You're dead. Just accept it.
I'll find you, dog! Got you now! Time has come! That's it. Die.
I won't forget you, dog. Hey.
Down, ghost! I'll get you! Going to gut!
Alarm! Over here! Nothing down here.
Hang on!
What are you doing here?
تنحت عن بالك.
Here!
هرسية الشيء.
Iyanusen!
Im Hiodim.
Wait a sec.
Nothing. Not sure the coast is clear.
Taxes have been delivered from the Giza region, sir.
Very good. Has my, collector's fee been deducted from the proceeds?
What?
Looks important. Looks important. Locked. These are the rooms of the royal scribe. ladder? Looks important. Locked. These are the rooms of the royal scribe. A ladder. Ah, a key. Official papers. This chest belongs to the royal scribe himself, Eudoros. False bottom. A letter.
Esteemed Ibis, the Pharaoh remains compliant and is our puppet in all things. Act with caution in Siwa. The murder of the Heron was but the first. 2 from among us here in Alexandria have also been killed. However, the situation is under control. Gennadios is actively questioning the populace. We commend your efforts, Ibis. Long life.
Stamped with the seal of the snake. The snake is Eudoros, the royal scribe. I have said that the royal scribe is often at the bathhouse. I will kill that naked ear that Eudoros there.
Hey, wait! Hey, what the... Harry! There you are.
Die this day! There!
first.
Maisonus Afrosinis.
Clear off! Hurry!
Aristo is taking Eudoros to court for plagiarism. Kairos chooses his horses badly here. The building alone
is everything to your liking, my lord?
Expansive ceiling. Simply die.
Help me! This man has lost his reason!
The end has come for you.
Die! And be done with it!
May the gods curse you. What cause have you to kill me?
It was you who murdered my son before my eyes!
You are a fool.
At the temple! In Siwa!
That forsaken shithole? I had nothing to do with that disaster.
It is too late for your lies. Anubis awaits. It is worth the loss to slay the snake at last.
The snake? The snake will never die.
son of Apep. The Lord of the Duat awaits.
Eudoros, killed! Oh, dear gods, he's been murdered. But he was so handsome. It's Eudoros, poor soul. Something right. Eyes open. Could be. Wait a minute. Gunta's dead. Nuts and frogs. There you are. Die for me. I could throw it out and savor your death. I cannot escape. Faster. There you are. Time's up, Doc. Mine now. Nowhere you can run to. Go slow. Time to die, Philae. You can't survive this. Might as well surrender. I have mine now. You cannot. Gotcha. Die.
شد شديد كيف أبكي
My dearest.
The snake, Gennadios, are dead. It was Eudoros. He died flailing in the baths.
I wish I had been there.
My wife. My wife.
D.
Hey, I was wondering if I should pull you out. Your adrenaline and BP are elevated, and it's affecting your heart rate and hormonal markings. Serotonin and oxytocin in particular. What happened in there?
Aya's here.
Who's Aya?
My ex-wife. I could feel her nearby.
You can feel her? Pretty sure that's the bleeding effect. Along with Bayek's memories, you're also experiencing his emotions.
No, you dork. I think she's actually in this cave. Spouses usually share the same tomb.
A second mummy? We should really report to Abstergo.
Maybe after I find Aya.
I'm gonna call it in if you don't.
Deanna, no! If you do it there, well, get no credit. They'll cut me out like always.
Okay.
There.
What is it?
The bleeding effect is leading me to Aya.
Oh, great. More fuel for your superhero complex.
Come forth by day. She's down there. My turn for a leap of faith.
Leap of what?
Damn, that's cool. I was right, she's here.
There you are, thank God.
I can almost taste the blood.
Okay, you're making less and less sense, Leila. We need to report.
Not yet.
Not yet? So when?
Well, I can't chew my way out of here.
What are you doing now?
Climbing. And it's hard, so... Scuti, will you?
Fine. Let me know when you get to the top.
I'm going back in.
Why?
I took a DNA sample from Aya. I want to see her memories.
Look, I get that you're excited, but the more risks we take, the worse things could go for us.
It's my dream on the line here. Let me do this my way. Damn it, my papers went everywhere.
Whoops, anything important?
Yeah, the notes on the Animus. Adding Aya's DNA to the chamber.
It'll take time to sequence. You won't be able to sync with her memories right away. Layla, something else you should know. Since you're mixing gene sequences in an uncontrolled manner, the transition between memories will likely be unpredictable.
I'm comfortable with unpredictability.
Yeah? Well, I'm worried.
You always are. No more painkillers left. 1 bar. No? Half a bar.
I told you! The Animus hasn't finished interpreting Aya's DNA yet!
Fine. Fine.
What is it?
The snake. What if he was not the last?
Of course he was the last. They are all dead. Justice is done. If there's any question, Apollodorus will know. He knows all.
And where will I find this man who knows so much?
He is with Cleopatra. But find his man first near the Hippodrome.
Hey!
I'll tell Phanos that Gennadios is dead and meet you later.
Enjoy the Hippodrome. Don't lose all your money at the races.
Πότε διδάσκεσαι Ελλάδα? Μη πω πρώην και εχθές.
My need is great.
Καιρός στην καταλήτη. Σκόλ! Σχεδόν ετεθνίσκην!
Stop right there!
Πού γνώσκει την πράτη.
Δάκρυεται και πληγέται το Μέγας.
I'm back. Aya sent me to speak to Apollodoros.
Shh. I'm sure you can appreciate that my master takes precautions concerning those he meets.
I have a question only he can answer.
I will tell him you seek his counsel, and that Aya recommends you. Wait for tonight. If he sees fit to meet you, he will be found near the lighthouse then. Until then, the Hippodrome's commemorating one of its greatest racers. Plenty of drinking and festivities, along with the races themselves, of course, if that appeals.
His name was Icarus, the glory of the Rocas Hippodrome.
Άνομος πράξης. Αλόγων.
Dio.
Μανία γαντάραξη.
Apollodoros.
You there! Are you here to kill me or to be my friend?
Friend. Bike of Siwa.
Ah, then your help, please. You are Aya's Magi, huh?
Any other survivors?
Only Damastis. They took him prisoner.
And the scroll? What of the scroll?
Damastis had it.
That ass Damastis should have destroyed it. Cleopatra owes you much. Can you get to a healer by yourself?
I've killed Eudoros.
Huh? Well done.
He was the snake, yes?
Man-to-man, Bayek, there is much you have yet to understand.
Man-to-man, I need an answer.
I must take the measure of you first. Rescue Damastis and recover the scroll. And then I will know if you're the man that Aya claims you to be.
Where is this Damastis?
He should be on the docks in Canopus Harbor. I can't risk that someone reads the scroll he carries.
You there!
This area is off limits.
Die!
I have to sleep in my own filth in here.
What? Going to gut you! Shouldn't be. Hey, worms can have you. Trouble here! Come on! One foot in the grave. Alarm, damn it! Got trouble here! Hang on! Die, worm! Should have not one. Too fast for my liking. Alarm! Here, brother! I can hear it no more! You'll suffer for that!
Diramon, save me! Thank you. It was very unpleasant in there. You have killed them all. Bastards! They deserve to die. Get me to a safe place. Then we will talk.
إيريا هم عندي
Είναι αυτόν φωνή σας, λέγονετε.
Τι πράττει! Θεή!
I was going to kill all of them. That damn cage was too hard to get out of, is all.
Apollodorus sent me to help you. Give me the scroll.
Scroll? I do not have any scroll.
Your job was to carry it.
I hid it on our ship. I did not want it to fall into the wrong hands.
Where is the ship?
At the bottom of the lake. They sank it.
Very well. I will get it. Apollodorus is waiting for you at the lighthouse.
I will tell him to find you near the sunken ship.
that precious scroll. Neck. Afraid I must borrow this. Here's your precious papyrus.
Well done, Bayek. I see you are a capable man. Someone I may be able to trust. The scroll was meant for the Roman general Pompey in an effort to sway Rome to Cleopatra's side. She will be grateful to you for keeping the communication secret. She is at my estate. We're headed there now.
How does Aya fit into all this?
Her cousin Phanos informed me that she was a driven woman stalking deadly prey. It so happened that I also had reason to bring down this prey. When Aya was successful, I stepped in to protect her.
We are grateful.
And we are grateful that you have eliminated Eudoros. He was an odious individual.
I should tell you that in addition to Eudoros, I put an end to the Phylaketae of Alexandria, Gennadios.
Gennadios? I am very glad he is dead. But it will cause serious problems for you. The Phylakes are a tightly bound group. And murderers. They will certainly come after you.
So be it. Can I ask why you wanted Eudoros dead?
As you know, Cleopatra's brother, Ptolemy, is too young and pliable to be a strong leader. We believe Eudoros was the force behind Ptolemy, responsible for so many of Egypt's current ills. Here we are. The villa is up ahead. You will learn more at the villa. The Queen enjoys the life of high society. I'm pleased that Aya is bringing some sober substance to Cleopatra's social circle. She is an extraordinary woman, your wife.
I know.
Bayek, before I can disclose all secrets, Cleopatra must meet and approve of you. She can be particular. Let me give you some advice. When you approach the Queen, bend your knee in deference. Speak only in reply. Yours is not to question, but to answer. Do not be distracted by the festivities. She has a large entourage, and they like to amuse themselves. Sometimes to excess. Speak clearly, in measured tones, and above all, do not meet her gaze. Ready?
I cannot wait.
Catch me! Catch me! Come here, both of you!
Yes, she caught me with her husband.
The sensation is most delightful.
This way.
Oh, don't do it. She doesn't hold the grudge.
Please.
Where is my opium pipe? I will sleep with anyone as long as they agree to be executed in the morning.
Like Xantivis.
He was well satisfied with his bargain. Who is this toothsome fellow? In mehoto ek nebshevet.
My queen, this is,
Well?
It is a generous offer. But I've already pledged my life to this woman.
Aya, you have chosen well. Come, we have much to discuss. Celebrate, my friends!
you were meant to kneel. Ah, Pashremta. Meet Aya and Bayek. They put an early end to Eudoros.
Delightful.
You are joining our efforts, then?
We do not know what your efforts are.
Eudorus was a member of the Order of Ancients. They are responsible for my exile. They tore me from my throne.
And why should I care about them?
The snake has many heads. Those heads make up the Order.
The snake is the man who killed my son.
It is not so simple.
What are they talking about?
I don't know. They must know something.
The Order of Ancients seeks to control all Egypt. Ptolemy is but their puppet.
We have informants in each region, but they have been unable to touch the Order.
Across Egypt, mysterious forces work against us. For instance, here, in the Nile Delta, the endless sands swallow up whole villages, yet a malignant human force moves with them. That force is one of the Order of Ancients, called the Scarab.
And over here, in most sacred Giza?
A shadowy figure called the Hyena controls all that occurs. What is certain is that Giza is the land of death and loss.
And then there's Memphis.
All is cursed in my land. Even the sacred Apis bull himself. The one called the Lizard has worked a sort of diabolical power.
So the snake is the Order of Ancients?
Yes. Eudorus was known as the Hippo.
You are right, my love. He was not the last one. All of these are.
When the Order wants something, as in Siwa, it does not hesitate to crush all in its path.
For Siwa, now Fayum. It is the most oppressed region in all of Egypt. Where the crocodile wields cruel power, the denizens live in constant fear. That is the fate that awaits all Egypt if we fail to stop the Order.
We need decisive action. It is time for assassinations.
We still have not found the man who killed Khemu. Our son Shed will weep with joy when we clear the map of those figures.
You are my Magi now. Protector of the true Pharaoh of Egypt.
So it shall be. Tonight, we drink, celebrate, make love. Tomorrow,
Where is that damn girl? You, Neb, are young, and your legs are strong. Perfect for my needs. A pigeon arrived not long ago. I sent Ruya to fetch it, but she is so unreliable. Probably batting her eyes at the Master of Arms.
If I see her...
Never mind her. I want my letter. Run up to the pigeon tower and fetch it. All news is important to us these days.
All right, Steward. I will see what I can do. Best not to draw attention here. The pigeons are in a ruckus. What has upset them? An ill omen. How did that charcoal get spilled? Blood. Where's the body? Such a mess. Blood. Still fresh. Blood. The railing broke when someone went over it. Lot of blood. Where's the body? I cannot leave you here. I will take you back to Pelias for the proper rites. Poor Ruia. If you had only known how to make such a leap. What did you get yourself into? Beasts with the faces of men prey on the weak and powerless. We cannot simply show our bellies to the jackals that plague our land. Whoa.
By the gods! Ruya! What happened?
She was thrown to her death from the Pigeon Tower. Your letter.
Why was she killed? That is the badge worn by Dimnos, our master of arms. Why did she have it?
I will find out soon enough.
Poor girl. May you walk in the field of dreams.
This place is heavily guarded. Dimnos, I'm looking for Ruya.
Why would I know where that peasant is?
Perhaps because she has your badge.
Shit. Well, she was just an Egyptian dog. No matter.
Why did you do it?
Truth? I didn't mean to kill her. Only teach her a lesson for her insolence. She refused to read a letter for me.
You must confess to Pelias.
I suppose you want the same fate as Ruya. You stupid Egyptian. I'll teach you the same lesson she learned.
Come! Try!
You will pay, corpse! Your kind are all cowards and carrion eaters!
Guards here are vigilant.
Rip you to shreds! Your kind are all cowards and carrion eaters! Go cry over your dead girl, Egyptian! You will pay, corpse! This villa is mine! Get out!
variant. Look at Yahoo!
I must be careful now.
Your kind are all cowards and carrion eaters. There's little...
A letter he mentioned.
Shadow?
Was it Dimnos?
Yes. He killed Ruia out of base cruelty. And he died because he thought I was also less than a person.
What a senseless tragedy. She was a smart girl with a good heart.
Yeah. Oh.
Push your racket onto you will kill.
Another man!
Get out of my way! What are you doing?
I seek the Master Brewer, Hakuf.
I have no time. Speak to one of my overseers if you must.
You misunderstand. I am a Magi. Apollodorus sent me.
Apollodorus, of course.
He sent me for the Scarab, the shadow that darkens Sais.
Shh, please. That is an evil name to speak aloud. Apollodorus knows the people are suffering. In my position, many confide in me. Trade is strangled, the soldiers run rampant, and the weight of Ptolemy's taxation crushes the breath from us. Come with me. Let us retire where we have a roof overhead. There is no time to tarry.
Ha, Ben!
There are many terrible stories about the scarab. I am sure Apollodorus told you. Tales of mutilation, disappearances, and folk buried in the desert and left to die. A horrendous fate, trapped in the shimmering sand, your mind and body pounded by the remorseless sun, waiting for the final release into the Duat. But these are only stories. There are real villains in Sais. But the Scarab, if he exists, it is not safe to speak of him.
The investigations of Harkuf's agents.
The last man who asked questions about the Scarab was near beaten to death, with his tongue cut out.
Who was he?
Olgupa, father-in-law to the most powerful man in the region, Tahaka. That boy, Hawab, is his grandson.
Hey, you tired of winning? I'm looking for your grandfather. Do you know where he went?
No, he left on the road to Campiros. He should have been home by now.
I'll see if I can find him along the road.
Get out of the way!
Get out of the way!
Hey!
Get out of the way!
Stay with me. The technical brilliance of the power. What's the meaning of this?
What are we to do with the beggar that Marcos caught in the Phelakitai's tent?
If he survives the beating the men gave him, we'll sell him at the harbor for a drachma.
Did you know he was mute?
Perhaps half a drachma then.
Say no.
For you.
Time's up, Doc.
They will attack on sight here.
What are we to do with the beggar that Marcos caught in the Phelakitai's tent?
If he survives the beating the men gave him, we'll sell him at the...
Hold on.
What in Set's name is going on?
If he survives the beating the men gave him, we'll sell him at the harbor for a drachma.
Did you know he was mute?
Perhaps half a drachma then.
No, still green. Stupid. This one. I can hit him!
Halt! Hold there!
Okay, that's all. This area is off limits.
Hey! You should not anger your parents.
No surprises, don't worry. Better be careful. Probably won't come back, but... But where?
Hey now! You're finished! How much further, God?
Halt!
I will kill you!
We are your superiors.
Hey, what? Come on, lads! This way! The end has come for you.
Thought I was off the next world.
No time to I'm just under my heel, insect! Crows will have a great feast when I'm done.
Halt!
Best not to draw attention here.
If he survives the beating the men gave him, we'll sell him at the harbor for a drachma.
Did you know he was mute?
Perhaps half a drachma then.
Hold! Explain yourself!
Hey, wait! Hey! Damn rabbit!
Know your place! You must die!
I'm going to kill you for that!
What are we to do with the beggar?
I should be cautious around here.
Perhaps half a drachma then.
What?
You hear that? Eyes open, Graf.
Hang on!
Younger. Let's be on my guard.
Hey, what? I'll rally the troops!
Got him lined up! God, you'll regret that! I can hit him! On, follow me! You look much better below that skin.